Ah, good morning, everybody. Ooh. Wow. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well, and welcome to my channel. Oh, guys, right now I'm a little tired. I just got through picking weeds for over an hour. The rains that we had another rain last night, and it was brief but heavy. So I thought this is a good time to get out in the front yard and pick some weeds. Oh, and luckily they came out very easily because the ground is wet. But that's exhausting. I'm going to have to hire somebody to do the backyard because there are so many weeds. I can't do it anymore, guys. I used to get out in that backyard and pull, I mean literally 1,000 weeds. I would pull them by hand, by root. I can't anymore. Hell, I'm 70. I can't do that anymore. And when I would be done with it, my wrist was killing me from twist, pull, twist, pull. Yeah, I just can't do it. The backyard is full. Although, I really like the weeds that grew out there. They look like plants. And they add greenery because I'm in a rental and it's all dirt in the backyard except for a couple of trees and a little patch of grass. And oh, I really love the way it looks, but they're getting pretty big and they've got full leaves. They're not like, you know, scrawny little stickly weeds. They're full weeds, or I mean full leaves, and they're just pretty. They're actually pretty plants. I kind of hate to get rid of them, but what can I say? Okay, Lily. But yeah, today I just kind of wanted to talk about the Osbournes, you know, Ozzy Osbourne and his family. I watched one of their, or a couple of their reality show episodes from, I guess it was the 90s? Or I don't know, I can't remember exactly when their reality show came out. But you know what I'm talking about, their reality show. I absolutely love the Osbournes. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I don't care what their views are of them. I love them because they're just who they are. When they were making that reality show, they didn't care. They were just being who they are. Yeah, they use a lot of curse words. There's no doubt about it. But that didn't bother me. And I remember when that reality show was out, my then husband and kids, we wouldn't miss an episode. Every week we were all in front of the TV watching the Osbournes. They were just so funny. I can't tell you how much laughter they brought to our household when we were watching that reality show. I mean, it was great. They were hilarious. Ozzy was just, I mean, it was just great to watch him. And it was hard to understand him most of the time, but it was great to watch all the silly things he did. And I don't know, I just enjoyed that show so much. And I started watching some episodes again because I'm looking for things that are more lighthearted to watch. I'm just tired of the doom and gloom, especially now with everything going on. God knows what's in store for our country now. But yeah, I needed to watch something lighthearted. And even after all these years watching them, it still made me laugh. I mean, still made me laugh because they're just so funny. And you know, Sharon, she's been through a lot, you know, and she does a great job handling everything, managing everything. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how that woman manages everything that she does for Ozzy. Forget it. I couldn't even begin to do what she does. And then she's been through her cancer and everything. She's been through a lot. And yeah, they're filthy rich, but that didn't take away the problems that came up in their lives. Kelly and Jack, they were wild child. Each of them, they were wild children. They were something else when they were younger. I remember watching them thinking, oh my God, if I did that in my household growing up, I would be smacked across the room. You know, I mean, wow. They were pretty wild kids back then. And Ozzy and Sharon just, I don't know, they dealt with it however they dealt with it off camera, who knows. But yeah, I used to sit there and watch them and think, oh my God. And I used to think, if one of my kids talked to me that way or said what they said, I don't know what I'd do. You know, that would be really hard. But they've grown up, and I'm really proud of, I really am proud of them, of Jack and Kelly. Now their daughter Amy, she stayed out of the whole thing. She had her reasons, I'm sure, and that's fine. But Jack and Kelly, I'm, you know, I have followed things off and on about them. And Jack has a YouTube channel that I watch whenever a new one comes on. They're not posted very often, but I'm really proud of them. Jack is, you know, married with, I think he's got 4 children now, 3 from a previous marriage, and then the littlest one, Maple, from his second marriage. And Kelly is married with her little boy. I don't remember the name of him, darn it. But anyway, she's got her little boy, and they're doing well. They're both doing very well. They've both grown up, very, you know, very responsible young people, taking control of their lives, being good parents. You can tell. I've only seen Kelly with her baby once when she brought him on the podcast, and he was a doll. And you can tell she's just in love with her little boy, and she loves being a mother. And Jack, getting to watch him on his YouTube channel with his family. And there was another show, I think, of him where, you know, it shows his daily life. And you can tell he's a really good dad, and really, really loves his children very, very much. You can tell he's a wonderful dad. They got that ranch. I can't remember where they got it at. My brain is, I'm kind of fried from being outside. But he got this ranch, was it Wyoming or, no? I gotta look that up. I'm gonna look that up, guys. Jack Osbourne's ranch, let's see. Oh, it's in Idaho. Okay, it's in Idaho. My mistake. And let's see. Kelly Osbourne's little boy. Sydney. How could I forget that because of her husband? But her little boy, Sydney. Anyway, he was a doll. And I don't know, guys. To me, when I see what a lot of the celebrity kids turn out to be, you know, severe drug addicts, alcoholics, getting into trouble, breaking the law, you name it, or going wacko with their appearance. I mean, really wacko with their appearance. Jack and Kelly have grown up really well. So I guess, you know, Ozzy and Sharon, I guess, handled their wild child years good enough, well enough, to where these kids grew up to be responsible young adults who are good parents. They're very good parents. Now I know there's a lot of people out there, oh, how can you like the Osbournes? How can you like Ozzy? He's evil, he's this. No, he's not. He's not evil. In fact, I read an article that said before, when he was, you know, when he and his band were playing, before that, he would have them get in a circle, hold hands, and say a prayer. How true that is, I don't know, but that's what what I read. And also, I've heard him several times when he meets somebody and they talk and then that person leaves. I've heard him several times say, God bless you. So yeah, you know, you can think what you want of the family, but I like them because they are just, they don't care. You know, they're like, this is who we are. If you don't like it, look elsewhere. Just go somewhere else. I don't care. And I like that because, you know, like I said, so many people aren't themselves. They're always putting on a show, always whatever. And from what I've read, people that know them say what you saw in the reality show is what they are. You know, there's no whatever. It's who they are. And I admire the fact that those kids grew up so well. Amy their daughter Amy, I listened to one of the songs she sang that I don't know if she wrote it or not, but she sang. She has a beautiful voice. She really has a beautiful voice. She's a beautiful girl. Her and Kelly are really pretty girls. But Amy stayed out of it. But, you know, Jack and Kelly, I really enjoyed watching Jack's YouTube channel. I love just watching him go about his day with his wife and his kids and their littlest one, Maple. She's so darn cute. And all his kids are really, really cute. And so is Kelly's. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about it because when I was watching it last night, I was wondering, I wonder if any of my viewers ever rewatch the Osbournes reality show. And I'm going to continue watching them because it just takes your mind away. It takes your mind away from this mess our country is in right now, especially now. It just takes your mind away from that and your personal problems and what have you, because you just kind of, I do anyway, I get locked into watching their show, and I literally, when it's over, I can literally feel my brain go back to thinking about life, right? But while I'm watching it, everything's gone. Everything in my life that has me worried or stressed or whatever is just gone. And and then also, Ozzy and Jack's, was it World Tour? I can't remember. God, I watch these shows and then I can't remember the title. Let me see. Jack and Ozzy's World Tour. Yeah, it was World Tour. Oh man, I watched every single one of those. They were hilarious. Oh my God, if you guys want something to laugh about and they also had very interesting stuff in Jack and Ozzy's World Tour. That whole series was wonderful. I mean, I really enjoyed that. And I started watching some of those again. And you get to see these places around the country, around the world, you know, that you would never visit. And so it was funny as well as informative, that Jack and Ozzy's World Tour. I wish they'd do that again. I know Ozzy's health isn't very good right now, and I don't know if it's going to get any better. But yeah, it would be so cool if they would do that again. Of course, I don't know if Jack really could now with all his kids, and I don't know. But oh man, I would love it. I would love for Ozzy to say he and Jack are going to do that again. Maybe not the world, but at least the country. And it was just funny. It was just great. And so I really enjoy them. And like I said, regardless of how the kids were when they were younger, because those kids were out there. They really were, with their looks, with their actions, with their words. I mean, they were out there. But they've grown up so well. They've really grown up so well. You know, being very responsible young adults. And they could have gone the other path that so many celebrity children do. I don't know what happens to so many of these celebrity these celebrities' kids. I don't know what happens to them. They just go off the rails and go bonkers for some weird reason. And I don't know why. I don't know what that is. Don't know what causes that. But it's really sad when I hear about that. It's like, you know, you've got everything. You know, you don't have to struggle like a lot of kids do. You've got everything. What makes them go off the rails? I don't know. But the Osbournes kids did not. And I know Ozzy has, I believe, another son from a previous marriage. I can't remember the name of that one either. Oh, see, my brain works in the way that if I want to know something, or I think of something, I have to know. I've got to find it, or else my brain goes all day long trying to remember it. There it is. He's got other kids. Yeah, that's right. Okay, he's got Kelly, Jack, Amy, Jessica Starshine Osbourne. How cool is that? Louis Osbourne and Elliot Kingsley. Oh, and he spells his name Elliot the way my son's, the way I have it for my son. His name is Elliot, and it's spelled the same. But yeah, they've all done pretty good and pretty well, and I just think it's incredible because nowadays there's just too many kids that just go off the rails, and that are from, well, not just celebrities but wealthy people. And Jack and Kelly, they're funny. They make me laugh when I watch those episodes. And even when they had their podcast, when it was Jack and Kelly and Sharon and Osbourne, they had a podcast for a while that I used to watch. That was, I loved it. And then Jack had the one where he was trying to convince his parents of UFOs and ghosts and all that kind of stuff. I enjoyed all of them because they're funny. I mean, they're just, there's something about them that just, I find them funny. And Ozzy, you know, I'm sitting there like, what did he say? You know, I can't understand what he said. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk about them because if you're looking for something that's lighthearted and can help you forget the state of the world, I think the Osbournes are great. Look for their videos. Look, I don't know what channel they're on right now. I can't remember. But they have the, you know, the reality series. Look for the reality series. Look for Jack and Ozzy's world tour. That's great. Look for the Osbournes podcast. That's great. You can get that on YouTube. And a lot of the other ones you can actually find on YouTube. If you just put in the Osbournes, you can get a lot of things. Because I know a lot of you cannot afford to have all these streaming channels. But you can find a lot on YouTube. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that and wish you all a very happy 4th of July. I hope it's good for you. For me, it's so-so. This was my little brother's birthday, and he was killed when he was 36 years old. He was murdered in cold blood, to be exact, and that was in 2001. So I wish, everybody wish my brother Lonnie happy birthday. Lonnie, it's his birthday today. He would have been, let's see, what would he have been today? 50, or no, he would have been 50. Yeah, he'd be 50. So yeah, he was 36, but so it's kind of a whatever day for me. But I still want to rejoice his birthday. So anyway, guys, take care. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful 4th and weekend coming. And happy birthday, Lonnie. I love you. So take care, guys. I will see you in my next video. Have a good one.